Hello students, how are you? I hope that you will be fine. I am Aditya Vikram Rai from LPM Public School and this school is situated in Golapasar. Today in class 3rd, we are going to learn topic even and odd numbers. Okay, we will learn this topic today and this topic is related to large numbers that we are studying on last day, and on last day we have learned many topics such as place value, expanded form, comparing numbers, ordering of numbers and forming numbers, and many more topics we have learned already. Okay, and now today we are going to learn topic even and odd numbers, and also I will tell you how you can see any number, how you can tell that a number is odd or even. Okay, only you can see number, then you can tell about her or about them that which are odd and which are even. Okay, so now come on the topic, that is even and odd numbers. You know that numbers that can be put in pairs, numbers that can be put in pairs, that means pairs means group of two, pairs means group of two, pairs means group of two, group of two, pairs means group of two. So the numbers that can be put in pairs means group of two are called even numbers. For example, 2, 4, 6, 10 are even. Okay, let's see example. Numbers that can be put in pairs, group of two, are called even numbers. For example, 6 is even. For example, 6 is even. You can see here that 6 is even. There is a group of 6 is even. There are 6 balls and that can be put in 3 rows. Okay, so you can see here that there are 6 balls and that can be put in 3 rows. So we can say that 6 is a even number. Okay, and now we will discuss about odd numbers. So let's come on a topic, that is even number. We will learn some new things about even numbers. So now come on the topic odd numbers. Come on the topic odd numbers. Okay, listen carefully. What are odd numbers? So numbers that cannot be completely paired are called odd numbers. Numbers that cannot be completely paired are called odd numbers. On pairing them, one is left over. For example, 7 is odd. Okay, so listen carefully what I am saying. I am saying that the numbers, firstly we have to learn about even number. What are even numbers? So numbers that can be put in pairs means group of two. Okay, pairs means group of two are called even numbers, and for example 6 is even. And numbers that cannot be completely paired are called odd numbers. Okay, on pairing them one is left over. For example, 7 is odd. Okay, when we paired 7, one is left, so we can say that 7 is odd. Okay, so there are 7 balls and when we arrange them in groups of 2, one is left over. There are 7 balls and when we grouped in 2 balls, the one is left over. So we can see here that odd numbers can't be paired. Okay, and the numbers can be completely paired are called cannot be complete. The numbers can be completely paired are called even numbers, and the numbers that cannot be completely paired are called odd numbers. On pairing them, one is left over. When you will pair them, one is left over. For example, 7 is odd. Okay, there are 7 balls and when you will pair them, one is left over. So we can say that 7 is a odd number. So Now we will discuss about next topic, that is, and how we can find how we can find any number that which is even and which is odd. Okay, for example, 2, 4, 6 and 0 are even, and 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 are odd. If any number if last digit of any number is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, that means its number is a even number. Okay, if the last digit of any number is 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, then we can say that this number is a even. Okay, and if last digit means unit digit of any number is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so we can say that this number is a odd number. Okay, so we can say that which number is any number there is given, so we can find them which is odd and which is even. Okay, so let's come on another topic, that is Roman numbers. We will discuss about Roman numbers today. In this topic we will learn how we can write Roman numbers from numbers 1 to 30, and also we have learned which numbers can be repeated, which numbers cannot be repeated. So come on the topic Roman numbers. The next topic is Roman numbers. Okay, Roman numbers. In Roman numbers there are some signs. Signs means that is Roman numbers and Hindu Arabic numbers. Roman numbers, let's see. Roman numbers and Hindu Arabic numbers. Hindu Arabic numbers. In Roman numbers, for one there is I. For 1 there is I. For 5 there is V. For 5 there is V. For 10 there is X. And for 50 there is L. For 50 there is L. For 100 there is C. For 500 there is M. For 500 there is D. And for 1000 there is M. For 1000 there is M. So we can see here that first series is for Roman numbers and second series is for Hindu Arabic numbers. Okay, so on this lesson carefully. For 1 there is I. For 5 there is V. For 10 there is X. For 50 there is L. For 100 there is C. For 500 there is G. And for 1000 there is M. Now we will discuss about how we can write any numbers from 1 to 30 in Roman numbers. So there are some rules and you have to listen carefully. What are the rules? Okay, you know that you use the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 to write numbers. Okay, you know that you use the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to write the numbers. An ancient Indian mathematician developed this number system and introduced it to the rest of the world. Okay, you know that ancient Indian mathematicians developed this number system, that is Roman numbers, and introduced it to the rest of the world, and it is called a Hindu Arabic number. That is called a Hindu Arabic number. Okay, and long ago the Roman used 7 letters to write numbers. Okay, long ago Roman used 7 letters to write numbers. These 7 letters are I, V, X, L, C, D and M. These are 7 letters. So Roman used these 7 letters to write the numbers. Okay, so the letters were put together according to the given rules to form numbers. The Roman system did not use 0. Okay, Roman system में 0 नहीं था. These letters were put together according to the given rules to form numbers. The Roman system did not use 0. Numbers from 1 to 39. Now we will discuss about numbers from 1 to 39. Okay, numbers from 1 to 39. Numbers from 1 to 39. 1 to 39. Numbers from 1 to 39. Okay, numbers from 1 to 39. We will discuss about this topic. What are the numbers? Numbers from 1 to 39. The letters I, V and X are used to form numbers between 1 to 39. The letters I, V and X are used to form numbers between 1 to 39. For 1 there is I. For 2 there is double I. For 3 there is triple I. For 4 IV. For 5 V. For 6 VI. For 7 VII. For 8 VIII. For 9 IX. And for 10 X. Okay, so you can see here that the letters I, V and X are used to form numbers between 1 to 39. Rule number 1. I and X can be repeated 3 times. I and X can be repeated 3 times. Repetition means addition. And V cannot be repeated. Listen carefully. Rule number 1. I and X can be repeated 3 times. I and X can be repeated 3 times. Repetition means addition, and V cannot be repeated. Okay, so rule number 1 says that I and X can be repeated 3 times, and repetition means addition, and V cannot repeat it. I means 1 plus 1 2. I 1 plus 1 plus 1 3, and X means 10 plus 10 20, and triple X means 10 plus 10 plus 10 30. Okay, now rule number 2. Listen carefully. Rule number 2. And now rule number 2. I to the left of VRIX. I to the left of VRX means subtraction. That means IV 5 minus 1 4, and IX means 10 minus 1 9. Okay, I to the left of VRX means subtraction. Rule number 3. I to the right of VRX means addition. As like VI 5 plus 1 6, 5 plus 1 6, VII 5 plus 1 2 7, and 5 plus 2 7, and V triple I means 5 plus 3 8, and XI means 10 plus 1 11. Okay, so listen carefully. I to the right of VRX means addition. VI 5 plus 1 6, VII 5 plus 2 7, V triple I 5 plus 3 8, XI means 10 plus 1 11. And now next rule is rule number 4. That is, rule number 4 is to write numbers greater than 10, they are expanded into tens and ones, and appropriate letters are used. To write numbers greater than 10, they are expanded into tens and ones, and appropriate letters are used. For 11, there is 10 plus 1, that is XI. For 12, there is 10 plus 2, For 10 there is x, and for 2 I. 13, 10 plus 3, that is x triple I. And 19, 23, 27. For 19, 10 plus 9. For 10 there is x, and for 9 I. 23, 10 plus 10 plus 3, that is x triple I. 27, 10 plus 10 plus 7, that is x v double I. Okay, so to write numbers greater than 10, they are expanded into tens and ones, and appropriate letters are used